Harrison Thiede here for ETV News at the home pitch of the Eastern Connecticut State Rugby Team. We're here to catch up with them as they prepare for their national final in Colorado.
The Eastern Connecticut Rugby Team just set program history with a record of 10-0 and a playoff win against SUNY Plattsburgh in the Northeast NSCRO Championship. Since their November bid, the team has been working hard in preparation for their big game. We caught up with senior co-captain Sean Manning with his thoughts.
It means a lot to reach the final finally for the rugby team because we've made it so far. Each year we're progressing further and further in the tournament. A couple years ago we didn't even win a playoff game yet, and then the year after that we won one playoff game. Year after that we won a couple, and now we're here where we're on the national stage, and it's pretty exciting to be a part of it. To take home the national championship in Colorado would mean a lot to me because Ray's, the coaches, and Joe have put a lot towards this team, and giving them a national championship on my last game would mean a lot to me, to give back to them a championship because they've given me everything.
As a club team, the Eastern Rugby program must raise their own funding for this trip. Following their slogan, "All equals one," the team has worked together as a family in order to make this dream a reality. We caught up with first-year player Tim Taylor on his perspective.
My first year, it means everything. I don't work, I go to school full time, and all my times I was spent in the classroom or playing rugby or getting ready for internships and stuff like that. But what this does for me is it helps me maintain my focus in school, maintain the high grades, accomplish better things with my grades, and to push myself. And it's the biggest brotherhood you'll ever have. And these guys are people I'll know the rest of my life, and they'll probably be burying me someday, just like I'll be burying them. And it's one of those bonds that you never can get anywhere else.
Down here on the turf field with the Eastern Connecticut Rugby Team, as Coach Ray runs the team through stretches, and we're ready to see what kind of shape these guys are in. I might just have to join in.
Coach Ray Armini has kept these athletes not only in top shape physically, but involved in the community as well. He's a team motivator and is always pushing for the best from the student athletes. We caught up with the coach to get his thoughts on this historical season.
I think what makes me most proud, to have a season that was 10-0 in New England rugby, which is unheard of, is something to be very, very proud of. But I think what makes me most proud is the fact that when I will talk to the alums, that the alum will come out to the game, they'll say, "We finally did it." Not you guys, not Eastern Rugby, not those guys on the field, but we. And it's that presence of we that, and I'll go back to this again, that all equals one, where our alumni still view this as their team.
Friends and family will follow along on the journey as the Eastern Connecticut State Rugby Team looks to take home a national championship. The national championship games are April 30th and May 1st. Follow along on this live stream and make sure to congratulate any rugby players you may see on campus. For ETV News, I'm Harrison Thiede.